Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new video, not a re-upload like my previous one. There seems to be some confusion over what happened, so I'm going to try to explain everything here today and point out where I personally messed up, and also discuss the abuse of power that Activision and Infinity Ward have been demonstrating as of late, and how it could mean some pretty dire things for content creators going forward. So my previous video, to give you the full backstory here, was removed from YouTube via a copyright strike from Activision. This was a video in which I discussed the leaked score streaks for Black Ops Cold War. I discussed the existence of the Barrett 50 cal, the new weapon inspect animation for the Commando, and I even discussed the standard, special, and mastery camos that are going to exist within Black Ops Cold War. All of this information comes from data miners who are able to dig around within the beta game files, and the information itself is pretty much all over the internet right now between news sites and news articles and social media. Pretty much everybody has seen this stuff, right? And so therefore I make my video discussing the news as I discuss pretty much all news in the Call of Duty franchise, but the video was removed from YouTube by Activision. Now the problem with this lies within the new YouTube copyright system. Nowhere in their copyright claim did they explain why the video itself was being taken down. There was no reason for the claim, they simply just took the video down, and despite me submitting 2 counterclaims, YouTube will not put the video back up. I then decided to re-upload the video with slightly different gameplay, and the video is now fine. So because of that, I believe the reason why my original video was removed was because in the thumbnail, you could see the icons for the leaked score streaks, even though they didn't appear in the video itself. I suppose that would be grounds for them removing my video from YouTube, but a simple email asking me to change the thumbnail would have sufficed as well, instead of striking down my channel, because for those who don't know, if you get 3 strikes on your YouTube channel at once, your channel's gone. Right, so I have 1 strike now. If I get 2 more, NerosCinema and even NerosCinema 2 are going to cease to exist. Now, I will say I did mess up there, right? I didn't think it would be a big deal to have the icons be in the thumbnail. They were literally so small you couldn't even see them properly, but I can see why the copyright strike was upheld. I'll take responsibility for that and wait out the 90 days for the strike to go away, but this certainly does bring up a point that I think needs to be addressed, and that point is, why the fuck does Activision even care? Data mined content and leaked content are one of the backbones of the annual Call of Duty hype cycle. I discussed it at length in my previous video, but I was able to reveal more actual information, like actual interesting, need-to-know information about Black Ops Cold War in those 10 minutes than Treyarch or Activision have in the past 2 months. I will never understand the back and forth that Activision seems to have when it comes to leaked content in the Call of Duty franchise, because on one hand, Treyarch seems to have embraced it, right? They even joked about it. If you guys didn't hear about this, it was actually pretty hilarious. They put in the beta game files these different things that would lead data miners to open up a Rickroll on YouTube, right? It was lighthearted fun, and it was interesting that they did that, and all throughout the gaming industry, different publishers and developers have grown to accept and even embrace the fact that people are going to find out new things about the game by digging around within the game files. I rarely discuss this on my main channel, but outside of Call of Duty, my favorite game to play in my downtime is World of Warcraft. I started playing it back in Call of Duty Ghosts because I didn't like Call of Duty Ghosts that much, and I need a new game to kind of like fill my time, and I fell in love with WoW. And what's really awesome about World of Warcraft is it's a game that's made and published by Blizzard Entertainment, which is a partner company of Activision, and they have embraced the idea of data mining for years now. People who make videos not only discussing but showing different updates and upcoming content that are found in the game files are not struck down. Those videos are left up, and Blizzard pretty much looks at it like it's free marketing, which is exactly what it is. I mean, sure, they can put out their official teasers and their official marketing material, but after that, news sites like Wowhead and an army of Twitch streamers and YouTubers start sharing leaked information and data mined content with the community, and that builds up so much more hype and intrigue around the upcoming update, the upcoming expansion, the upcoming content, basically everything, right? It just builds so much more hype and intrigue around what is coming to the game next. This is something that I think Activision should embrace. Now, while they're giving us right now these campaign cinematic fly-throughs on Twitter officially, I mean, that's cool, they're doing that. While they're doing that, what's the harm if little old NerosCinema out there, or any other content creator, makes a video saying, hey guys, data miners have discovered that the Barrett 50 cal is in the beta game files. Here's what the 50 cal is going to look like. Here are some of the attachments for the Barrett 50 cal. I'm pretty hyped this is going to be a sniper rifle within Black Ops Cold War. How cool is that, right? Where's the harm, right? Where's the harm in me making a video just like that? It really makes no sense whatsoever. It's not like we're discussing campaign spoilers, right? We're not sitting here like, oh, guess what? So-and-so is going to die and so-and-so is going to turn on so-and-so. This is all in the game files. Now we're spoiling the campaign for you. We're not. We're talking about multiplayer, right? We're talking about zombies. We're discussing things like the leaked inspect animation that's going to be coming to the Commando, or discussing that mastery camos are going to be in the game for multiplayer and zombies, and discussing that right now, at least within the game files, the mastery camo for zombies is called Havasu 2. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, that's the name of the mastery camo in zombies currently within the game files. Where is the harm in discussing that or even showing that? It's free marketing. It's content that can be easily seen or accessed by anybody with a little bit of know-how of how data mining works, and it's not like Treyarch or Activision or Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer or Raven or Phoenix or any of these other developers are really going out of their way to try to hide any of that information within the game files. If they wanted to hide certain bits of information, they would encrypt those files, which they have been doing, by the way. There are a number of things within the Black Ops Cold War beta game files that not even the most seasoned of data miner can access because it's encrypted, right? So if they don't want stuff to be seen or discussed or shared, then encrypt it. It's really that simple, but for some reason they're not. They're simply just putting things within the game files for people to find and then copyright striking anybody who attempts to show what is there. Now, what's even worse about this is it appears that Activision is going to be taking their copyright takedowns to the next level with Black Ops Cold War, because if you guys haven't heard, OG YouTuber Blame Truth, one of, if not the first Call of Duty content creators, he received a copyright strike from Activision for simply criticizing Infinity Ward. That's all that happened, guys. That's pretty much all that happened. He made a video discussing Ashton Williams, who is the community manager for Infinity Ward, and in his video, he called out what a poor job he believes that she has done over the past year in regards to communication to the Call of Duty player base when it comes to Modern Warfare 2019. Now, this is a very common complaint surrounding Ashton Williams, right? If you've spent any amount of time on Twitter, then you know that the community is very frustrated with her and her lack of transparency and communication over the course the past 12 months, and when Blame Truth made a video about that, Activision struck it down. Now, just like with my copyright claim, literally no reason was given for why the video was removed, right? There is no communication from Activision or YouTube regarding why the video was taken down. It was just simply removed, and according to Blame Truth, the only potentially copywritten content in the video itself was Black Ops Cold War beta gameplay and the screenshots of tweets from Ashton Williams and the official Infinity Ward Twitter page, right? That's pretty much it. And if you guys don't know, since Activision owns Call of Duty, they technically own the rights for every single Call of Duty video on YouTube. This means that at a whim, they can strike down a copyright claim on any video with Call of Duty content in it whatsoever. Usually they leave things alone. They kind of look at it as it's like free marketing. There's this entire community built up on Twitch and YouTube around Call of Duty, so typically they just leave all those videos up. But if they want to, they can remove literally every Call of Duty video that's ever been made in the history of YouTube with the snap of a finger. That's as easy as it is for them. They can get rid of all Call of Duty content on YouTube, but typically they leave it up. Now, what's troubling about this is Blame Truth's video was not like mine whatsoever. He wasn't discussing leaked content. He didn't have any leaked content in his thumbnail. He was just discussing his opinion of the community manager of Infinity Ward, and Activision took the video down. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's fucking scary. That is really fucking scary, guys. It's an egregious abuse of power for them to remove videos from YouTube simply because they don't agree with the message. And honestly, guys, that may very well be the future of the Call of Duty community here on YouTube. It could be a situation where everybody is only saying positive things about Activision and the Call of Duty franchise simply because they want their channels to stay up, and that's not a community that I want to be a part of. I will always give you my honest opinion when it comes to the the franchise. And if my channel gets shut down as a result, then so be it, right? I mean, I'm excited for Cold War. I genuinely enjoy the game. I mean, a lot of you watched me on Twitch, right? During the alpha and the beta, I streamed 100 hours of Black Ops Cold War between the alpha and the beta. I was basically playing on the same 4 maps, but I put in 100 hours of playtime, and I had a lot of fun with it. I genuinely think that Black Ops Cold War is a good game that has a lot of potential going forward, and I do plan to continue to make Call of Duty videos here on my channel, but the thing is, I'm not going to be swayed by this, right? I'm not going to be sitting here like, oh, I want my channel to stay up, so I better just praise Activision. That's not going to happen. When good things happen, when things are going well in the Call of Duty franchise, I will make videos praising the good, right? But when things are going poorly, I will make videos criticizing the bad and discussing the bad. That's how I've always operated here on YouTube. That's what I've been doing for the past 9 years here on my channel, and that's not going to stop. But I do want to point out that right now, Activision is throwing out copyright strikes like crazy, and they may be doing so in an attempt to silence criticism and push the narrative that anything and everything that they do is perfect and amazing. That is bad. That is a very, very bad thing if that's actually going to be something that's going to be happening going forward. We don't know if that's something that's going to be happening going forward, but it did happen to Blame Truth. And when it comes to discussing things that are data mined or leaked or whatever, sometimes Activision will leave the video up. Sometimes they'll take it down. You really have no idea. There's no transparency from Activision. There's no transparency from YouTube. Just on a whim, people's videos can be removed, channels can be removed, all Call of Duty content on YouTube. That's getting a bit lofty, but even all that can be removed, right? Just on a whim, because Activision owns literally everything. I mean, it's always been true. Activision's always owned everything in regards to Call of Duty and their intellectual property. But it seems like as of late, they're kind of going crazy with copyright strikes here on YouTube, and that could mean very bad things for the community going forward. Now, as always, guys, I will keep you posted as we move forward with this story, but for right now, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like. Be sure to leave your thoughts and feedback down in the comments, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.